When I was a little girl, my dad used to tell me, Veronika, English is important. You have to learn English. Sorry, Dad, I had to speak with a Russian accent for you. He would read Winnie the Pooh with me on summer vacations, and I would cry every single time because I hated English and I hated learning in general. But one day something changed and I fell in love with English because I discovered American YouTube. And I started watching American YouTubers all the time. I was absolutely in love with the platform. And right now, look at me, I'm a YouTuber too. I can call myself a proud YouTuber. So I guess this video is going to be a short story of how language learning has changed me and made my life 1,000 times better. Let's start from the very beginning. Yes, from the times when I read Winnie the Pooh and cried because I hated reading in English. Alan Alexander Milne is a great author, but I couldn't really appreciate his writing because I was like 12 years old and I honestly did not care about English at all. But looking back, I'm immensely grateful to my dad for sitting me down every single day on summer vacations and spending half an hour, 20 minutes, 15 minutes reading with me, or more listening to me cry and reading this book to me because, you know, I definitely did enjoy crying a lot more than I enjoyed actually reading the book. And actually, guys, to this very day, I share this passion towards reading with my dad. And it's crazy to think that it all started with a book about a teddy bear. Fast forward to high school, the time when everyone has to pick where to go to college, what to study, what job to choose in the future. And I was like, I actually like languages. I actually like English. So maybe I should pick Chinese. I know it's kind of weird, like I liked English, but I chose Chinese. I don't know why. I thought I was gonna like every single language I was gonna study, but fortunately I was right. I really enjoyed studying Chinese, but what actually happened in college is that I discovered a true love towards English because I started working with English. Initially, I only taught English to little kids and it was my first job ever. I felt so great, you know, I felt like an adult. Having a job, teaching people English, it was like a dream come true because I was beginning to genuinely enjoy English. And life in college is pretty hard. I had a lot of Chinese classes every single week. I think I had around 6 Chinese classes per week. It was absolutely crazy. And English for me was a way to relax, to wind down, and to connect with the kids I was teaching. And what happened next, and actually, I don't want to say changed my life, but opened up so many different paths for me, is discovering English speaking clubs. So there's always a time when you realize that you actually need to speak the language, right? Because you can do everything on your own basically, but speaking, usually you need another human being to, you know, talk back to you. And I decided to go to English speaking clubs. First, I attended one at my university. It was completely for free. And then I discovered another one where the people were just like all around Moscow. All of them were Russians. And for me, it was, you know, pretty fun talking to people in English. And I genuinely enjoyed this interaction and I lacked this human connection. And with the help of English, I made so many wonderful friends. And this is actually, I think, one of the reasons why I'm so passionate about English speaking clubs and why I decided to create my own English speaking club, because this is something that really helped me in the past and I hope can help all of you guys as well. After that, I started traveling a lot. I visited New York and then Ukraine and then Turkey, and then I came back to Russia and now I'm in Mexico. So basically in New York, I didn't really talk to native speakers a lot because I was a tourist. What's even more interesting is what happened in Ukraine. So after New York, I lived in Ukraine for about 3 months, and in Ukraine, I started my YouTube channel. This channel that you're currently watching, this channel that I hope you're subscribed to. And basically, I think that's why Ukraine has a very special place in my heart, because I remember being so uncomfortable in front of my camera. I didn't even have a camera back then. I only used my phone. I still remember the apartment where I lived there and how I tried to, you know, film videos. Actually, guys, all of those videos are on my channel. I did not delete anything. Like my very first video is public on my channel. So if you want to feel cringy, you can obviously watch it, but it's like, every single time I watch it, I want to cry, I want to laugh, I feel weird, but I feel so happy that I actually started. And basically I can say that English helped me find a job, English helped me change my life, change my career path, and become a content creator. And as we all know, guys, creating content is all about making videos. And there is a great platform you can use to create unique videos called Doratoon. Doratoon is a place where you can create videos with custom animations, backgrounds, props, etc. and use the final product in your studies, in your job, or even as a hobby. I especially love the fact that they have a lot of different templates you can choose from, and you can customize them however you want to. If you want to create a video about business or marketing or education or HR, they have so many amazing templates. But I think I'm gonna pick social media because this is something I use the most. And I think I'm gonna walk you guys through the steps of creating a video on their platform by using this video as an example. So here we just need to click edit this template. By clicking this button, you can just preview the current page and you can customize everything and anything you want. You can change the colors, you can get rid of everything. For example, let's try to get rid of this background. Yeah, so now we don't have this background anymore. Again, you can change the colors of these leaves or completely delete them if you do not like them anymore. As for text, you can type anything else. For example, let me type skin care. You can also change the font and the style of the lettering. Everything is super customizable. Another thing that I really like is how you can add dubbing and subtitles. And this is something that a lot of people use on their videos. For example, I use subtitles on my YouTube videos, and the fact that they have this tool on their website is extremely handy. And last thing that I absolutely enjoy and that plays a very important part in video production is choosing music. And they have a lot of different songs here. You can search by mood, for example, soothing or funny or cheerful, or you can just type in the search bar whatever you want to make your video as interesting as possible. Because music, guys, is a very important part of filmmaking. And you can see how many songs I always use, especially on my vlog channel. So guys, I highly recommend you to check out Doratoon because it's a great tool to help you create unique, amazing videos, completely customizable with animations, subtitles, and music. So make sure to click the link below and give Doratoon a try. So now let's continue with the whole story, how English has changed my life. And I think the whole idea of this video is to motivate you to study languages because you never know what's going to happen in the future, and there are so many great job opportunities to meet people in general when you speak foreign languages. And through English, I actually met so many amazing and wonderful students, and some of them became my friends. For example, here in Mexico City a couple of weeks ago, I met up with a girl from my English speaking club, and even though her native language is Spanish, we only spoke in English, which I'm so grateful to her for.
Nice to meet people from all around the world.
Yeah, that's one thing that I especially love about the club, that like you meet a lot of different people.
Yeah,
that's cool. Okay, so we're gonna order right now and eat, and I'll talk to you guys later. I know that I really should learn Spanish faster, but guys, can you even imagine this thing? I am from Russia and I communicate with people from Mexico in English, and English is something that helps us establish this conversation. So I guess that's my whole journey of how I first absolutely hated English, hated languages in general actually, even though when I was a little kid, even before the Winnie the Pooh story, I studied French, and to be completely honest, I did not really enjoy it at all either. But because my parents didn't really speak French, they didn't push me. But when it came to English, they didn't really push me either. They just showed me that English is important. And my dad, being a great example, he always read something in English, and one day was like, maybe I should read something in English too. But obviously it took years. It took years of my parents being always there for me. It took years of me just watching random videos on YouTube in English and falling in love with video production and content creators. And then one day I just could not stop, following their lives and watching their videos because I like their personalities. And for me to understand their personalities more, I had to learn English. So this is basically how I motivate myself to learn English to a pretty high level. All thanks to YouTube. And so guys, I think it's gonna be it for my little story. I really hope you enjoyed it, because thinking back I am so grateful for meeting so many wonderful people who are always willing to speak English to me, and I'm extremely grateful to English for existing because it gave me so many wonderful opportunities, again, to meet people, to have a different job, and to travel. Don't forget to check out Doratoon by clicking the link in the description and start creating your own videos. And thank you guys so much for watching. As usual, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!